Hope you had a very good Thanksgiving. I know I did. Housekeeping items, as usual, I put those first. To subscribers, if you don't already know, after you subscribe, hit the bell icon so you get little motion shimmies around the outside of that bell. Therefore, you'll get notifications when I post new content. You might know that, you might not. I didn't know that. I'm going to show you a screenshot here at the end so you know what I'm talking about. So that settles the housekeeping issues. Now we go on to the update. It should be a little short and sweet here. Regarding the side effects now for the week, things are either gone or disappearing, which again is great. No severe pain, everything went well, everything is continuing to go well. Just the general fatigue and tiredness, and Monday it came on actually really strong. Strange in that of 24-hour period of Monday, I was laying down for 14 of the 24 hours in that day. That's the way it is. I found that you just don't fight it. If your body's telling you it's tired, it needs to rest, there's probably some kind of battle going inside, you take care of it. So outside of the fatigue, and the next day, I felt fine and just manageable fatigue. So that's just kind of how it is. So everything's looking good on side effects. The blood work now also is good. The white blood cells and the platelets are staying steady. Again, so no need for the Neupogen injection, which is great. The kidneys, the rest of the organs are functioning well, and the data is just bouncing around statistically up and down. No big problems there. So that is excellent. Now this starts the off week washout period for Revlimid. So my side effects should be even lessened. I'll wait for a later date and more data before I start discussing the drop off in these serum protein levels and explaining that a little bit. Just know that it's working against the cancer, and that's great. So that's really the update I have. There's questions I get that I answer privately from people, but I'm sure a bigger audience will be interested in the answers. One main question that I've gotten from just about everybody I run into is, what were your symptoms? What did you see might have indicated you had a problem? The answer to that question is really not very much. All I'll tell you, as nutshell as I can make it, is over a 6-month period I was getting ill more frequently than normal. Say every 6 weeks or so I come down with an illness. I just fought it off. I was still going to the gym, and that kind of did me under a little bit in the sense that I've been doing that my whole life, and I know I wear myself down. I go for 2.5 hour workouts. So for me, what was happening, okay, I was getting sick, but how I rationalized it in my head is that I was just getting older. I couldn't go through that routine as hard anymore. So I was taking obviously more time between sets. My cardio went from running to a power walking to accommodate this fatigue and tiredness I was feeling, and then I would get sick. I just kept telling myself, well, you're just overdoing it, take it easy, but you still gotta keep training. Never in my wildest imaginations would I have realized I had some underlying condition, especially that it was cancer. So what happened during that 6-month period of time, the myeloma was moving its way forward through stage 1, through stage 2, to advanced stage 3, and when I finally got checked out, I had the classic end symptoms: advanced stage, low anemia, low red blood cells, acidity in the bones, because that's what myeloma does. It works on the bones negatively, actually starts breaking them down, and very near renal failure. Which is why I ended up in the hospital in the first place. So the only rule of thumb I'll tell you is at least once a year go get your blood work checked, because in that period of 6 months that would have shown something was wrong, probably with the hemoglobin. So obviously looking back, the working out at the gym, getting sick, immunosuppression is clearly another one of the myeloma. You were just seeing it slowly over time, is that I was getting this continued sickness, but it was because the myeloma was decreasing my immune system to respond to the viruses or bacteria that was out, so I'd catch whatever happened to be around at the particular time, and then it was a long time to recover. Well, obviously, if bone marrow is being compromised, it's going to be a problem. So anyway, that's a kind of Cliff Notes version of what could be a long story of one of the main questions I've got. That's the end of this update. Stay tuned for next week. And if you have any questions or things you want me to talk about, please comment down below. Okay, that would be great, because I have no problem dealing with that. Or if you want me to cover a particular topic and I can fit it in on a day when we don't have that many updates. All right? It's good news that we don't have that many updates, because that means things are kind of going status quo. So again, you guys hang with me. All right? Cheers.